Hello and thanks for joining me again on the Sunday Night Poem with Joe. This is the very last one for the year. So I've been doing one every Sunday night for the whole of 2024. And for the last one I decided to go back to the first. So I'm going to repeat the first one all over again. It was written in 1867 by Edward Lear. Edward Lear was a brilliant artist, a painter. That was his bread and butter, that's what he was known for. But he also wrote what he called nonsense poems. And a friend of his had a daughter who was very unwell, and Edward Lear went with him to the hospital to see the little girl, and he said to her, I brought you something, I wrote something especially for you. And he gave her this poem. And so now, hundreds of years later, 150 or whatever it is years later, very few people know anything about Edward Lear's paintings, but everybody across the world knows The Owl and the Pussycat. And that was the backstory to it. He wrote it out of the love and the concern for this little girl who was unwell, just to pick her up and to cheer her up. And so we're going to have a crack at The Owl and the Pussycat. It's the most romantic thing ever written, in my opinion. Here we go. The owl and the pussycat went to sea in a beautiful pea-green boat. They took some honey and plenty of money wrapped up in a 5-pound note. The owl looked up to the stars above and sang to a small guitar. Oh, lovely pussy, oh, pussy, my love, what a beautiful pussy you are. You are, you are. What a beautiful pussy you are. Pussy said to the owl, you elegant fowl, how charmingly sweet you sing. Oh, let us be married, too long have we tarried, but what shall we do for a ring? They sailed away for a year and a day to the land where the bong tree grows, and there in a wood a piggy-wig stood with a ring at the end of his nose. Dear pig, are you willing to sell for 1 shilling your ring? Said the piggy. I will. So they took it away and were married next day by the turkey who lives on the hill. They dined on mince and slices of quince, which they ate with a runcible spoon, and hand in hand on the edge of the sand they danced by the light of the moon. The moon, the moon, they danced by the light of the moon. The Owl and the Pussycat by Edward Lear. I hope you enjoyed my poems over the last 52 nights, 52 Sundays, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful 2025. Thanks so much for joining me and listening to my old poems, my ravings, all this long year. And I hope in some way, in some little way, they might have blessed you. And that was my only desire. Okay, so Happy New Year. Blessings to all. Bye for now.